Hello everyone and welcome to the online edition of the Engineering Ethics course. These YouTube videos will serve as a review and a summary. Well, not much of a summary. It will have the full content as well to a certain extent of the Engineering Ethics course. So, quick introduction. My name is Samer El-Zahab. I have a PhD from Concordia University in Montreal, a master's in civil engineering from the University of Balmain in Lebanon, and a BSc in civil engineering from Rafik Hariri University in Lebanon as well. One thing to make clear is that the language of instruction is in English, so most of the time, or all the time, I'll be speaking in English, and asking questions in the online sessions will be in English only, and exams will be in English as well, and the classroom conduct should be in English in general. The course scope we'll be covering ideas such as ethical issues in the practice of engineering. We will look at scenarios and case studies from history and modern day era. We will look at things that concern you, ideas that you find modern that are from outside the book that you can freely suggest them or email them to me, and we can look into them and discuss them as well. We will look at corporate responsibility and personal rights and honesty, and this is generally about self-conduct in corporations. How should you treat others and how should you be treated, and what to do when mistreated or there's something going on that is not okay. We'll look at as well the ethical aspects of safety, risk, and liability, in addition to conflicts of interest. We will look at case studies, what defines these situations, and how to differentiate between them in general, especially conflicts of interest. What defines a conflict of interest? It's a very important and critical idea. We will look at environmental issues and sustainability, especially from the point of view of the codes of ethics that are available, such as the ASCE, for example, which is for civil engineering, but like it's a code of ethics that is similar to other codes of ethics. And finally, independent ethical analysis of real cases, which will be very important in exams. It will be present. There will be a case study most of the time where you should apply your critical thinking and analysis of what you have learned to determine really what do we legally consider this scenario or this case. The textbook for the course will be Engineering Ethics Concepts and Cases, the 5th edition, by Harris et al. 5 individuals. It's a really good book. It has a lot of case studies, and I think it's a nice read. It's a fun read. So you're highly recommended to get the book and do all the reading assignments to stay ahead of the material and to be really well aware and well rounded in the world of engineering ethics. For the assessment, in terms of the assessment, I mean, this is one rubric that we can have test 1 for 25%, test 2 for 25%, the final for 50%, and the attendance in this case would be the participation and being active online would be an extra 5%. But this is not set in stone due to the current situation and the whole shifts that are happening. We might have a midterm and a final, and that's it, with a 50-50 or a 40-60, for example, and we will keep the extra 5%, to encourage people and allow them, if they need a mark or two, to go from B plus to a C or to a C minus, that there is this room. But Yeah, that is to be announced later on, depending on how the situation goes forward. And another thing, and it's important to most students, is how to get an A. Well, attend each session. If you can't, these videos are here for you. So look at them and monitor them and do your work. Read all the assigned material well and take notes, your own notes. Get the book, start reading the book, and write your notes on the book or a notebook. Use your mind, express yourself in these readings and in the case studies that you will be assigned. Practice expressing yourself and asking questions and thinking critically, because not all cases will be straightforward. Actually, in the world of ethics, some things are confusing. One direction would say go this way, the other way of thinking would tell you to go the other way. Which way is correct? That's a big question. So express yourself, express your thinking as much as possible, and I think that is good practice for good engineers as well. And participate and ask questions, be active to the best of your ability. Now, generally, that is the end of part 1, the general introduction, and part of chapter 1, which we just went over the syllabus, what is the material, and what should you expect as a student in the course. And I wish you good luck in the course, and hopefully we'll have fun going forward through this course and through this semester.